The Eastwood Mall was a shopping mall in Birmingham, Alabama that opened in 1960 and closed in 2006. If you've clicked onto this video, then you know what today is. It's Monday, Mall Madness. Every Monday I'll be releasing a new video on a defunct or maybe not so defunct mall and its history. Make sure you stick around to the very end of the videos. I'd like to see if you, the viewer, are paying attention. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for my latest mall video, defunct store, occasional throwback Thursday, or soda history. Leave a suggestion about a future video or memories of this mall. Thanks. Hoare & Sons in 1959 led the construction, which launched the company now, Hoare Construction, to the forefront of the shopping center building industry. A year and $5 million later, the mall, cooled by a system utilizing an artisan well underneath the site and adorned with tropical plants and a giant birdcage, opened with 30 tenants and plenty of fanfare. The Eastwood Mall was built on a 55-acre tract located 4 miles east of downtown Birmingham. Its location was between Montclair Road and Crestwood Boulevard on US Highway 78, adjacent to the I-20 between Mountain Brook and Irondale. This million-dollar merchandising city of the future was envisaged by local drive-in theater operator Newman H. Waters. Eastwood Mall first opened on Thursday, August 25, 1960. It was the first indoor shopping mall in the city of Birmingham, the state of Alabama, and the entire Southeastern United States. Eastwood was a single-level mall that originally encompassed 320,000 leasable square feet and housed 35 inline stores. The mall was anchored by a 35,000 square foot JCPenney. There was also a Kroger and Colonial Supermarkets, a Liggett Rexall Drug, ABC State Liquor Store, a 29,100 square foot SS Kresge, and a 34,800 square foot JJ Newberry. 3 artisan wells were used to power a heat pump for Eastwood's ventilation system, keeping the temperature at an average 73 degrees year-round. There was parking for 2,500 vehicles. Waters spared no expense. He commissioned a local horticulturalist to furnish the interior of the mall to simulate the feeling of spring. More than 200 tropical plants, ferns, trees, and flowers were shipped in from Florida at a cost of $5,000. Among the initial tenants were Aladdin Cleaners, Bell Brothers Shoes, Colonial Stores, Dwayne Shoes, Eastwood Barbershop, Gordon's Quality Jewelers, Happy House Shops, Hill's Food Store, later to become a Winn-Dixie, Kinney Shoes, Kroger, Lerner Shops, Kittyland, Mall Record Shop and Appliance Center, Olin Mills, a Top Value Stamps Redemption Center, Wendy's Sportswear, and an Alabama ABC package store. The shopping facility was situated on a single level, but included a 200-seat auditorium on a small upper level. The JCPenney and JJ Newberry stores also had small upper floors, which were not used as retail space. A Kittyland amusement area, go-kart track, and space-age Eastwood Bowl bowling alley were outparcels of the original mall. The Waters Theater Company Eastwood Mall Theater was the first structure added to the complex. The single-screen venue opened on December 25, 1964, and was the first phase of a 100,000 square foot West End expansion. Completed in December of 1965, the addition included a cafeteria, furniture store, and Goodyear Tire and Appliance Center, as well as a second level of leased office spaces and a new Pasquale's Pizza. As the western addition was nearing completion, a 200,000 square foot expansion of the east of the mall got underway. This would house 12 stores and services. The next year, another expansion added Camera World, Barber's Cafeteria, later longtime fixture Pioneer Cafeteria, a furniture store, and a bookstore. And in 1966, the go-kart track was sacrificed in order to add a feature now common to shopping malls, an anchor store. A two-level, 89,000 square foot Birmingham-based Pizitz was dedicated on August 18, 1966. With the completion of the East End enlargement, Eastwood Mall encompassed over 650,000 leasable square feet and contained 63 stores under its roof. The adjacent Starlight Drive-In Theater closed in 1968. Its 14-acre site was redeveloped as the Eastwood Plaza, a strip center anchored by a 100,000 square foot Kmart. As this new discount store opened, the existing SS Kresge in Eastwood Mall was closed. The vacant Five and Dime and adjacent store space was gutted. In 1968, Newman Waters sold Eastwood Mall to Farmers Bureau Insurance, today known as Alpha. A 35,000 Birmingham-based Parisian East department store was created, which opened for business on October 30th, 1969. The mall's Colonial Supermarket had been rebranded as Hill's Food Store in the late 1960s. By 1969, it was operating as a Winn-Dixie. It also brought the completion of Birmingham's second enclosed shopping hub, the Western Hills Center. In 1970, the interior of the Eastwood Mall was given a facelift. A suspended ceiling was installed on the main corridor, sealing off the original windows, and its common area was carpeted. The Kroger supermarket closed in 1971, with its space being used for an expanded furniture store. The theater was divided into a twin-screen multiplex in 1974. In 1976, the Eastwood JCPenney closed, and they relocated to Century Plaza. The old Penny space was leased as a Parisian Young World, a boutique selling children's apparel. But its popularity dropped off as more malls were built, including Century Plaza across the street, and the residential population shifted. In March of 1980, Pizitz closed at the Eastwood, moving into the former Loveman's anchor spot at Century Plaza. Service Merchandise opened in the vacant Eastwood Pizitz in September of the same year. Montgomery-based Jim Wilson and Associates acquired the Eastwood Mall in September of 1984. At this time, the company was also developing the River Chase Galleria, a 1.2 million square foot super-regional center opened in 1986, immediately putting hurt on all existing Magic City malls. In order to keep their Eastwood Mall property competitive, Wilson and Associates embarked on an $8.1 million renovation in June of 1989. The middle section of the mall was gutted and rebuilt as a two-story food court. Moreover, a two-level 130,000 square foot Parisian was built diagonally into the existing structure. The exterior was also updated, and the revitalized 750,000 square foot mall was rededicated in late 1990. Unfortunately, the renovation failed to halt the mall's decline. During this time, J.J. Newberry's had closed. The mall's fate was sealed by October of 1997 with the completion of the Summit. By March of 2002, Service Merchandise had closed due to the company unable to emerge from Chapter 11 bankruptcy. By the dawn of the 21st century, Eastwood Mall was virtually vacant. Its interior corridors were closed on August 1, 2004. 6 stores with outside access remained in business. In January of 2005, Parisian was the last department store to go. The store closed. By mid-2006, Eastwood Mall was being demolished. Within months, the nation's fifth fully enclosed regional class shopping mall was a pile of rubble. Today, the Eastwood Village has a Walmart supercenter with other tenants including Old Navy, Ross Dress for Less, and a Ruby Tuesday restaurant. Congratulations, you made it this far into the video.
When I find you.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
So let's see how close you were paying attention to my video. So how many anchor stores closed in this mall? So if your answer is 6, give yourself a hand. You were paying attention. Thanks for watching. So what do you remember about this mall? Leave a comment or some more details that I may have missed, or maybe even a suggestion for a future mall video you would like to see. Don't forget to hit that like button and please subscribe to Eric C. Productions. Thanks for watching.